So I'm going to show you some clips from Lime Rock Park. This one's not from the race that I'm actually going to be talking about, so no spoilers. Just a bit of a jump scare.
You've got a lot of smoke.
This incident was actually on the same track in a different race on Lime Rock Park. That's me getting wiped out. So anyway, I've been driving all weekend, got up to about 1500 iRating from about 1000, which is pretty much an all-time low. And the car behind here, Alejandro Magarity, yeah, he's the car in question for this race. And honestly, he's quick, and I can't seem to lose him. Here he gives a nice calm line around the outside, makes me feel nice and comfortable, like he's not going to be doing anything silly later on. Here we get a little nudge from him. Luckily we managed to keep our car under control, as it's a small tap. So as you see here, there's a little kink in the road and the tree. Their braking point is not too bad, but they could have been a little bit more cautious. They also dive up the inside here, which ends up taking two places away from us, so we have to sort of evade. Managed to slip up the inside here of the white and blue car, one of my favourite moves on this course. And now we're on the tail of Alejandro. You see someone's set in very fast, 104 lap times. We lose yet another position here. So we've been set back quite a lot. We sort of place our nose on the inside there, but don't do anything silly. Very similar to something that happens later on. So we set a 105.4 here, which is pretty respectable, not too bad. And now we're on the back of sort of 3-car pack here, joining in to make it 4 cars. We've already raced a lap or 2 with the 2 white cars. You see here some interesting stuff happens here into the run up to the chicane. Somehow managed to get through without busting our wheels on the curbs. The curbs on that chicane are race enders. So Alejandro puts a message in to the chat.
Estaba recontento porque había llegado el 18 tiki-tiki-ti. Cuando iba saliendo de mi casa ya me estaban esperando estos pacos.
No idea what it says. Maybe someone can translate that for me if it means anything important. Here we've got a good draft, something's going to happen. We don't particularly like it, but we'll go 3 wide through the middle. Somehow avoid clipping the car on the inside as they sort of drift a little bit wide on the inside. And then skip forward to the braking zone of the chicane here. We somehow force Carlos to take the inside line, and that kind of messes up our entry for the chicane. Make a little bit of contact, and then drop back into the sights of Alejandro behind. As you can see, it's very close to the end of the race here. We aim for the normal line here. We get punted again by Alejandro. See, he just sends it up the inside, just drives as though we're not there. Of course, the smart thing would have been to just continue on, finish the race and get as minimal racing incident points as possible, but I wasn't really in the mood for it after getting punted a couple of times. But let me know what you would have done.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
So we'll have another look here. Looks pretty obvious, and he doesn't even allow any room if we were to drive around the inside of that left-hander. Not that there is room, So here's a few replays from the race. Overall pretty good race, just a bit of a shame that there was a contact from Alejandro that I thought was unnecessary. So guys, let me know what you think about this race, and whether I'm completely unjustified in my disappointment with Alejandro's driving standards, or whether I'm a complete novice and menace on the track. And if you know the specific rules for the chicane on this particular course, I would really like to know, because going side by side into or through this chicane is basically just a game of chicken. So if you know the specific rules on side by side and taking non-racing line through there, that would actually be really helpful. As you see here, taking the chicane, I make a little bit of contact with the black car on the outside. We sort of both just put our elbows out there. I would argue that I was slightly ahead and on the inside, so sort of my corner. Thanks again for watching, and see you in the next one.